let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about Reflector Entertainment. Now, if you guys are unaware, for some odd reason, maybe you burned it out of your head. Maybe you don't want to think about this terrible game, which unfortunately I had the non-pleasure of playing all the way to the end, mind you. Everybody else quit the game before the end. Me and Vara Dark, we finished it. Unknown 9 Awakening was a game that was beyond terrible, and for a multitude of reasons. And most of it didn't even have to do with DEI wokeness or anything, although that was obviously a factor that cannot be ignored, right? Unknown 9 Awakening is an absolute failure of epic proportions. And it's simply because Reflector Entertainment is now beginning mass layoffs after the game has completely failed. Now, to be fair, let's see how the game is doing as of right now. Maybe the game has picked up over time. Who really knows? Let's check on the numbers and let's see what do we got. According to SteamDB, we got a glorious 11 people playing right now, with a 24-hour peak of 39 players. It has never gone past its all-time peak of 285. And as you can see, the heartbeat just goes down and down and down and down and down, all the way until eventual death. See, this is why I can't take these estimations seriously. Do you guys see this? Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit disparity. Look at this. You got Game Analytic at 2,100 copies sold. You got VG Insights at 15,500 copies sold. And then you got fucking Play Tracker at 52,500 copies sold. How are we so different? How is this all over the place? This is why I can't ever take these numbers seriously. It doesn't matter what game. Even when we were talking about Dragon Age of Veilguard, I said, can't take these numbers seriously because they're all over the fucking place. They're hundreds of thousands usually off. It's way off all the time. But what we do know and what we can tell, look at this. This game is number 6,656 in the top sellers. Oh my God. It's got 30% positive reviews. Oh my God. My review that I made for this game is doing exponentially well. Wait, why is Blue Sky tied to SteamDB? I don't have a Blue Sky account. Why the fuck is Blue Sky tied to Team? What? Since when is that a thing? Blue Sky is tied to SteamDB? Wow, even Valve is trying to push fucking, or SteamDB is trying to push Blue Sky. They're trying so desperately to make Blue Sky the next thing. That's incredible. We won't even talk about that. We'll leave that for another day. Unbelievable. So yeah, I can't take these numbers seriously at all. But that's just what it is. Now, let's go back to the article. Now, keep in mind, this information came from Smash JT's video, which is where John F. Trent got his information from. So shout out to Smash JT. Reflector Entertainment, again, begins mass layoffs. Now, the reason why I'm going to the article and not Smash JT's video is because I don't want to keep fucking pausing on Smash JT's video, and I don't have enough time, unfortunately. But I want to make sure he gets his credit before he ends up bitching in chat about how I'm not giving him credit, because I know that's coming at some point. Now, it says Reflector Entertainment has began mass layoffs of its employees in the wake of Unknown 9 Awakened commercially and financially failing. As originally reported by Smash JT, numerous employees for Reflector Entertainment revealed that they were laid off within the past 24 hours and are now seeking work. One former employee, a dev QA tester, I can't even say this name, who has the rainbow flag in her banner image and claims to use they, them pronouns, posted on LinkedIn, "Hi, everyone. I'm seeking a new role and would appreciate your support. If you hear of any opportunities or just want to catch up, please send me a message or comment below. I would love to reconnect." So, looking at this person, you can kind of see that, seems normal enough, I suppose. A little bit of non-binary flair in there somewhere. But, I don't really know this person. I don't know if they're a psychopath ideologically or whatever. I'm sure they probably are to some extent. I feel like there's nobody in the gaming industry that can't be to some extent. But this is what she's looking for. She's looking for quality assurance specialist roles. Open to roles in Montreal. Oh, that's it. Done. Montreal, done. Done. Yeah, she's woke as hell. Previously worked at Reflector Entertainment. RIP. It is what it is. Sean D, who is a lighting artist at Reflector, also posted, "Hi, everyone. Sadly, I've been affected by the layoffs at Reflector Entertainment, and I'm currently on a lookout for a new role as a lighting artist." Okay. 5 years of experience working in Unreal Engine 4 and 5 in both technical and artistic aspects when it comes to lighting. Working with both pre-computed static baking lighting as well as real-time dynamic lighting, lumen, etc. You know what's interesting to me is that these people are the ones who were let go out of the team of terrible developers, right? So you got to imagine, think to yourself for a second. You have a group of terrible developers, and you're the one that got fired from that group. That means that you must be the worst out of all of them to some extent. Either that or you were the most problematic, but most likely you were just the worst. Which, how are you the worst of the worst? That's like winning the Special Olympics. It's pretty bad. He says, what I'm looking for is lighting artist roles, senior and intermediate, and he's open to roles in Greater Montreal. Oh, Montreal again. Here we go. So is the whole place just in Montreal? This looks like a ma'am. Is this a ma'am? This might be a ma'am. Kyrie Holton, who also uses they them pronouns, wrote on LinkedIn, "Hi everyone. I am looking for a new role in the games industry, either continuing my career in dev QA or taking advantage of my training in Unreal Engine to begin in the development role. Thank you in advance for any connections, advice, or opportunities you could offer." Holton added, "As you may already know, I am in the Montreal, shocker, South Shore area and prefer to work remotely if possible." Of course you prefer to work remotely. Of course you do. That's why they probably fired your ass. So like, this is the perfect opportunity to get rid of this person who's addicted to working from home. They probably got rid of that person immediately. They're like, yep, fuck it. Immediately. The company's brand manager, Manuel Denavo, also wrote on LinkedIn, "Hi, everyone. I was affected by the layoffs at Reflector Entertainment, and I'm seeking a new role in marketing or social media community management, effective immediately. If you hear any opportunities to just want to catch up, please reach out." Seems fairly normal, but probably works in Montreal, so most likely a psychopath. There's a lot of people. Now, here's the thing. Like I've said before, man, I'm never going to feel sorry for these people. As bad as that may sound, just hear me out. I'm never going to feel sorry for them because these are the ones who would celebrate if anything were to happen to me, right? If I were to lose my job, or if I were to get demonetized, or if I were to get banned, or if I were to whatever, they'll be the first ones celebrating immediately. So I can't sit here and lie to you and pretend as if I'm sad that they're losing their jobs, because I'm not, right? I'm not going to be one of those people that are going to lie to you on YouTube, be like, it's never good when people lose their jobs. Yeah, no, I don't believe that. Fuck that. Fuck these people. These people are absolute psychopaths, most of them. And even if they are normal people, then hopefully those normal people will bounce back from being fired like most normal people do, right? I think everybody experiences getting fired at least once in their life to some extent, and hopefully they can bounce back. Life happens, right? But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, these poor developers, these poor activists, these poor people who told everybody if they don't like the game, don't buy it. These poor people who called you bigots for not liking the game for XYZ reason. These poor people. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't feel any sympathy because they'll feel no sympathy for me. Somebody in my family could die today and they'll be laughing about it tomorrow. So I really just don't give a fuck. I don't care. Again, maybe that's cruel of me. Maybe that's aggressive of me. But at least I'm on brand with that, and at least I'm honest and upfront. So then we got Benjamin McDonald saying, "Hi everyone, I'm looking for a new role effective immediately and would appreciate your support. Thank you in advance for any connections, advice, or opportunities you can offer." And says absolutely fucking nothing about what he can offer. So there you go. Casey Hallis, who was a game designer. Oh, Dave says, Hypnotic, you are typecasting here. You do not know how these people think. You're right. I don't. But I don't care how they think. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like I said, most of them are psychopaths. That's been proven. Patterns have shown that. Look at the game they created, right? Look at the game they created. Most people would understand patterns and see, okay, you're in Montreal, probably not a good thing. Most likely woke as shit. And then you made a game that's woke as shit. And on top of that, you come from a video game where the developers were openly attacking people. Yeah, I really don't care. I don't care. And if you are, like I said, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If you are one of the normal people, then I hope you bounce back just like everybody else who I've known that's a normal person that's gotten fired in their life. You want me to sit here and be like, woe is me, because these developers are losing their jobs when they're actively making video games for people that never going to buy them in the first place? Yeah, I'm not gonna be there. You know, if you want someone who is going to coddle you, that's never going to be me. That's never going to be, and I would never expect somebody to coddle me if something bad were to happen. I've had so much bad shit happen to me in the 3 years that I've been doing YouTube, and none of you guys know none of it. You want to know why? Because it's not your concern.